eclipse on the 15th of February, and this eclipse is a solar partial eclipse. Now it's happening at 27 degrees of Aquarius, so look out for what you have at 27 degrees Aquarius in your chart overall, and also what you've got maybe opposite in the opposite sign. So the opposite sign of Aquarius would be Leo. Have a look for any trines that it makes, or maybe even squares, because they will all be affected in your chart. And so this is a lovely energy in this particular eclipse. And what I decided to call this particular eclipse is Free Spirit. Now the reason I've decided to call it Free Spirit is because when I was tuning into this particular eclipse energy, I felt this energy for people that were tuning into it and, you know, obviously taking it on board, because we can be shut off from energy. Eclipses can come and go, and they may not affect us if we're not in tune with energy. It's not going to affect us because we can be really closed off. So if we are, for a lot of people, what this energy is going to do is there's this sense of freedom, this sense of shackles, chains that we've metaphorically had tied onto us, which we were not even aware that were there, or we were but didn't know how to remove ourselves from them. Now you are able to find a way, because the energy of this eclipse and the way that the configuration is happening with the planets, you can find a way of freeing yourself. So it's all about freedom, and that's why I decided to call this particular reading Free Spirit, because it's about you being able to free your spirit, because you see, Aquarius, the ruler is Uranus, and with Uranus, the way the energies are at the moment, it is all about us having these insights, awareness, and so the connection with the Uranus, it's the awakener. So the eclipse in Aquarius is about awakening to our freedom, basically. So everything is around this eclipse is themed around freedom, and feeling free. So what is it that, what area do you not feel free in? What area do you feel you can do with more freedom? If you want to break it down, like for example, emotionally, for example, let me help you out here. So emotionally, are you chained into a relationship where you feel stuck and it's not actually letting your spirit progress in the way that you need to? So now think about how you're going to break free from that relationship. Okay, so financially, maybe you're in a job or a career where you felt tied in, hemmed down, and you've kept going because maybe you needed the money. So now you're going to find other ways of finding that money, because when you're a free spirit, you can tune into other ways and beings. So don't let yourself be held down. So these are just a couple of examples, but in our lives we have so many different areas. It may just be us. We can be our own worst enemy. We can be doing it to ourselves. We can be getting in our own way. So how can you stop yourself from getting in your own way? Work on the heart area, work on your third eye chakra, maybe do some meditation, feel that third eye opening, feel your heart chakra opening, and ask for guidance from angels, and really connect to your spirit and the freedom that your spirit can feel. It's a wonderful time, February, on the day before it's Valentine's, and the day before that is Mahashivratri. We've got a whole row of a few days of very powerful energies. Okay, so it's an amazing time that week, beginning of the 12th of February. That whole week is packed with powerful days, powerful energy. Don't let it pass you by. Work with those energies, really make it work for you, and you will be amazed at just how wonderfully free you feel. Right, so the free spirit also comes from us being in our childlike energy, and this eclipse from Aquarius, now earlier on I said look for the sign opposite. The sign opposite for Aquarius is Leo, and so if you've got planets in Leo, and if you've got a very strong Leo, it will be influenced. Even if you don't have planets there in Leo, it still has a connection, because there could be transiting planets as well. So, you know, children like to feel free, don't they? Children love that freedom. To children, freedom, you know, is their like right, you know, so they love to feel free with the way they play and do everything. And so with this energy of this particular eclipse, you know, go back to learning, to the freedom you felt as a child. Connect with that freedom that you felt when you were a child, and you will notice that it is there. You can connect to it. It's always been there. It was only the conditioning that got in the way, and now you can just let go of that conditioning. Just let it go and return back to your freedom and you being a free spirit. Yeah, so with you know, this eclipse being so close to Valentine's Day, you know, use that energy also as part of the eclipse. Integrate it with what's happening about a lot more self-love. You know, don't look outside of yourself for love. It is there inside. So look for that love inside of yourself. As I said earlier, you know, open up your heart chakra, open up your third eye. That self-love, the more you open up your heart chakra, that love is there in your heart already. You know, connect to it. That's all you need to do. Connect to it. It's there. So, you know, you can bring in all those energies and really, really combine and make this eclipse really powerful. So, happy free spirit. Enjoy. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Mahashivratri. And you know, say goodbye to that part of the eclipse that you're eclipsing out, and welcome the new. And you know, also just around the corner, you know, there is the we've got spring coming, so welcome all those new beginnings that are on the horizon. And have a wonderful February, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here